Welcome to Standardized Success. Today, my partner in crime, Danielle, and we focus on the Saber 11 English test with a panel including 4 former students, Alina, Santiago, Carlos, and Laura, Lorena Vargas, an IFEX test designer, and Professor Elias, an expert in integrating language acquisition with standardized test readiness.
Alina and Laura, you found the test fair because it measured objective skills. What were those skills?
Hi, I'm Alina. Well, I found the test quite fair because it accurately captured the structural knowledge taught in my school, specifically grammar rules like verb conjugations and relative clauses. This knowledge was vital for sections like Part 4, which evaluates grammatical knowledge by filling gaps in a text.
I agree. The exam was objective, removing subjective writing. It successfully captured my ability to critically analyze and understand new information in English, a skill essential for university. This was assessed in sections like Part 5, literal reading comprehension, and Part 6, inferential reading.
Santiago and Carlos, you argued the test was unfair because it missed key communicative skills. Which ones?
I think the exam was totally unfair because the multiple choice format didn't allow me to show my B2 level speaking skill. Like it completely ignores productive skills such as writing and speaking. I struggled with part 3, which tests communicative knowledge by selecting the most pertinent intervention in short conversations, which for me felt restrictive compared to real-life dialogue that we experience in a normal day.
The test is incomplete because it missed an entire dimension, listening. Despite having an excellent listening comprehension in school, the ICFES only cares if I can read the words. Even in the first part, which only tests lexical knowledge by matching words to descriptions, it fails to capture the real-world language processing.
Lorena, why is the Saber 11 test structured to focus solely on reading and use of the language despite the students' varied skills?
The focus is deliberate to evaluate the competence for effective communication in English, specifically assessing reading and use of the language. Our design is mandated by the Estándares Básicos de Competencias en Lenguas Extranjeras, Inglés from the MEN, and structured based on the MCER, CEFR. We classify students into 4 levels: pre-A1, A1, A2, and B1. The test is composed of 7 parts with 55 total questions. These parts cover distinct abilities related to reading and usage. Part 1, which is the 11%, this aboard lexical knowledge, matching descriptions to words. The Part 2, pragmatic knowledge, recognizing the purpose and location of a sign. Part 3, communicative knowledge, selecting adequate conversational interventions. Part 4, which is 18%, grammatical knowledge, filling gaps in a text, 3 options. Part 5, which is 16%, literal reading comprehension, selecting the correct paraphrase. Part 6, inferential reading, author intent and text aspects, 4 options. Part 7, which is 22%. This is grammatical and lexical knowledge, filling gaps in a text, 4 options.
Professor Elias, how do you manage to guarantee language learning while preparing students for this specific seven-part structure?
Our commitment is to ensure the curriculum guarantees language learning first, which tests readiness as a positive byproduct. My first strategy is integrating diagnostic assessment in EFL education. These assessments provide detailed insights into student strengths or weaknesses. If a diagnostic reveals, for example, a gap in the literal reading skills needed for Part 5, we use that data for targeted instruction to address the learning gap. A second strategy is technology-enhanced formative assessment. We use digital tools with gamified elements and immediate feedback. Crucially, we merge content instruction with test design by creating quizzes that utilize the items designs implemented by the ICFES in their standardized tests. This allows students to experience the assessment format dozens of times indirectly, improving overall outcomes and motivation. Thank you.